like, bro, yeah, she got a kid. Look at his back. Oh my god. To another reaction. Today from reacting to Simplified One Piece timeline. I believe this is part 3. The first 2 parts is interesting so far. I don't think the crew has gotten really too far into their journey. To I think they just got like their boat and all that, and they went to some kind of island or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, we're just getting into this, man. One Piece is fire. If you want to see more of this, let us know in the comments. If you're enjoying the anime reactions, let us know if you want to see more anime, what shows you like to see, you know, just different type of stuff. Yeah, we're gonna hop into the video.
Stuck in the past. While there, they meet Dory and Brogy, 2 giants stuck in a duel since 1422. They're pursued by 6 Baroque work agents, Mr. 3, Miss Golden Week, Mr. 5, Miss Valentine, Mr. 13, and Miss Friday. The Straw Hats easily defeat these foes and obtain an eternal pose that points to Alabasta, so it's now a straight shot to their destination. After they depart, Nami appears ill, so they make a pit stop to a nearby island, hoping to find a doctor. They land on Drum Island, where the Straw Hats meet the littlest reindeer and doctor, Tony Chopper. He lives at the peak of Drum Island's mountain with the elderly Dr. Kurea. The island is ruled by Wapo, who has returned to reclaim his island. However, Luffy is able to ward him off with a few well-timed punches. Now the Straw Hats finally head to their true destination, Alabasta. Smoker and Tashigi are waiting to arrest them there. Luckily, Luffy's brother Ace is also on the scene. As a seasoned pirate, Ace wards off the Marines with ease. Before continuing his hunt for Blackbeard, Ace gives Luffy his Vivre card, a small piece of paper eternally connected to a person's life. It can be used to locate a person or read their remaining life force. As the Straw Hats make their way through Alabasta, the country's political confusion has come to a head. Baroque Works leader and another of the 7 warlords of the sea, Crocodile, is beginning to execute his plan to obtain the throne and the ancient weapon Pluton. Alabasta rebels, who mistakenly believe their leader Cobra is responsible for the drought that's plaguing their kingdom, begin their attack on the capital. Of course, it's all Crocodile's doing. Luffy attempts to take Crocodile down, but he's easily defeated by Crocodile's sandy abilities, which allow Croc to avoid any attack.
I don't like sand.
Quick aside, but after watching Luffy fight tons of wacky, super overpowered villains, this fight still holds up. Croc is just a great villain. And what can I say? As the Straw Hats and Vivi attempt to put a halt to the Civil War, they're scattered across Alabasta. Luffy follows Crocodile to a final confrontation beneath the capital, which houses a poneglyph containing information on the ancient weapon Pluton. Of course, it can only be read by Crocodile's partner, the scholar Nico Robin. In their final encounter, Luffy realizes there's one thing that can overpower sand: lots of water. Luffy defeats Crocodile, saving the kingdom and gaining tons of royal goodwill. So much royal goodwill that a lot of One Piece fans ship Luffy and Vivi hard. Wanting to spend more time with his new pal, Luffy offers Vivi a spot on his crew. She turns him down because she feels a duty to stay and help rule the kingdom. Her time with the Straw Hats isn't forgotten, as they have a heartfelt goodbye, complete with X's on wrists as a symbol of their friendship. The Straw Hats did pick up one precious gem from Alabasta, scholar and poneglyph reader Nico Robin. She stowed away on their ship before they left harbor. After making her presence known and convincing the Straw Hats that she's trustworthy, she joins the crew. Elsewhere, Hachi, the Octo Fishman from Arlong's crew, escapes marine custody. Hachi goes on a brief undersea adventure where he encounters a mermaid named Kami. Hare opens up a takoyaki stand in the ocean. This is a PSA to support any and all villains turned small business owners.
That I heard coming downstairs.
So the latest 7 warlords meeting to nominate Blackbeard as the next member of their ranks. A spot has opened up following Crocodile's very public downfall. At the same time, Shanks sends Whitebeard a message via his subordinate Rockstar, attempting to warn the 4 emperors about Blackbeard, but he refuses to listen. Back with the Straw Hats, their adventure is interrupted by the Saint Chris, a ship that falls onto them from the sky. Curious about this strange phenomenon, the Straw Hats head towards the nearby island of Jaya for information. While there, Luffy unknowingly meets Ace's target, Blackbeard. It turns out the 2 of them have a lot in common. The Straw Hats later learn about the only way to reach Sky Islands, the Knockup Stream. Mary gets a makeover, complete with wings and a rooster car? We get to watch Mary take to the sky on the geyser and reach the Sky Island, Skypiea. While there, the Straw Hats involve themselves with yet another civil war, of course. This time it's between Skypiea's current king, Enel, who represents Skypieans, and the Shandorians. Enel invites the crew to fight him head-on in Upper Yard. They accept this challenge. In the upper yard, they eventually locate the lost Shandorian city. Much of the gold has been repurposed to build Enel's skybound ship, the Ark Maxim. Luffy is able to defeat Enel and reclaim the Shandorian homeland. While there, Robin stumbles onto a poneglyph in the Golden City. It references the ancient weapon of Poseidon as well as a special poneglyph. It's said that this poneglyph holds the true history, including an accurate record of what occurred during the Void Century. Where this great poneglyph resides is anyone's guess, but many say it could be right next to the One Piece on Rafta. After Enel's defeat, the civil war comes to a close and the Skypians begin palling around with the Shandorians. Don Fall is reinstated as Skypia's god or king. The Straw Hats leave the Sky Island flush with the gold they found in Shandora, but they need to exchange it for proper currency. Nevertheless, they continue on their journey. Along the way, they run into a pirate named Foxy, who challenges the crew to an ancient pirate ritual known as a Davy-back fight. Of course, they win without too much trouble, but the anime expands this into about a year's worth of content, primarily consisting of reaction shots. Fun, right?
Is there a lot of filler in the show?
Like a little but not really.
Really? For a show with over 900 plus episodes?
It's crazy. It's like, there is, but there's not.
So it's just all story?
Mostly. It's mostly story.
So the manga still, so the manga done or the manga still going? Is it still going?
I don't know. I don't read manga.
You don't read manga?
My brother do.
No, the only manga I've been reading recently. You're out. You're like way out. I don't know, but the only manga I've been reading recently is just the Dragon Ball Dragon Ball Super stuff, you know, all that. But you know, Vegeta got a new form and all that, so all you Vegeta stands, here you go, your boy gets something there. He's not the main character, so I don't know what you expect.
Right? More importantly, they meet Tonji, who has been on stilts for the last 20 years, and he finally comes down. At the last moment, they meet one of the Marine's 3 admirals, Aokiji. He attacks the crew, swiftly defeating them.
Yeah, nice.
However, he decides not to take the Straw Hats in as gratitude for defeating Crocodile and Alabasta.
Biking on the ocean.
Before leaving, Aokiji gives Nico Robin an ominous message, asking if she'll stay with the crew. Following the brief bout with Aokiji, the Straw Hats head to Water 7 to spend their newly obtained money repairing the merry-go. Despite their abundance of cash, nobody will take the job. Mary took a lot of damage in the whole flying to Skypiea and then being involved in a naval battle thing, and no one can repair her. Even the venerated Galila shipwrights can't do the job. To top it all off, Usopp, who's carrying the cash, gets mugged. The culprit, a member of the Frankie family, bounty hunters and ship scavengers who live on the fringes of society in Water 7. While Usopp is being robbed, Robin disappears with a masked figure. The Straw Hats attack the Frankie family stronghold for taking their money and beating up Usopp. Once the Straw Hats regroup on the merry-go, Luffy makes a captain's choice. That this will be Mary's final stop. Purchasing a new vessel. Between Usopp and the crew, our long-nosed friend decides this will be his last stop as well. He's staying with the Mary and leaving.
What is he like? Is he another pirate?
Robin and the masked figure reappear at the mayor of Water 7's mansion, aided by even more masked figures. It's revealed that they're the world government's elite covert ops team, CP9. They came to Water 7 in search of the blueprints. A chance to check in on Nico Robin and even add a bonus. Amidst the chaos, Water 7's regularly occurring tsunami, Aqua Laguna, begins. CP9 escapes to their HQ with Nico, Robin, and Frankie on Annie's lobby via the puffing Tom Sea train. The united forces of the Straw Hats, Frankie family, a few Galila shipwrights, and Usopp, Sniper King of Sniper Island, give chase using another sea train called the Rocket Man. No relation to Okudaka. Despite the Straw Hats' efforts, CP9 reaches Annie's lobby. Now it's just up to the Straw Hats to invade the government-run island. They do, and Luffy goes on a rampage, defeating hundreds of Marines stationed there. After some combat, the remaining Straw Hat pirates and the masked Sniper King find themselves facing down CP9. Robin explains her backstory to the crew. Saving her means taking on the entire world. Luffy doesn't care, ordering Sniper King to shoot down the world government's flag, declaring war on the whole world. Frankie reveals he's had the blueprints to Pluton this whole time, right in his abs. He takes them out, turning them to ash right before Spandam, the leader of CP9.
He's a mankind man.
Enraged, Spandam flees with Robin to officially apprehend her at Marineford. Along the way, he accidentally presses the button to summon a Buster Call, the very attack that left Robin's home country in ruins. Luffy has an arduous battle against CP9's Rob Lucci, but he's able to come out on top using his newly minted abilities. Gear 2nd, which allows him to move at increased speeds and hit with an incredible power, and Gear 3rd, which increases his body mass immensely while increasing the strength. The Straw Hats are able to retrieve Robin and Frankie. Although they should be taking their victory lap at this point, the Straw Hats are exhausted and cornered by the Marines. With nowhere left to go, they hear a disembodied voice, beckoning them to jump into the sea. They do it. Waiting for them is none other than the Mary Go. She's felt so much love from the crew over their journey, she developed sentience. It's clear that the Mary won't last past the journey back to Water 7 as she begins to break down. The Straw Hats give Mary a goodbye, giving her a Viking funeral as they all shed tears and share the memories made with the Mary. As they recuperate in Water 7, the Straw Hats are visited by Luffy's grandfather, Garp. He's arrived to deliver hefty helping of exposition about threats the crew will face in the New World, as well as Luffy's father, Dragon. Garp is accompanied by his two wards, Kobe and Helmiko. Both have undergone massive growth spurts while under Garp's care. Construction of the Straw Hats' new ship begins. It's being built using special atom wood that Frankie purchased with those stolen funds. On the other side of the world, Ace catches up to Blackbeard. They have a dazzling confrontation on Banaro Island. Blackbeard eventually bests Ace, turning him into the Marines in exchange for 7 warlord status. They accept. At the same time, Shanks personally seeks an audience with Whitebeard to warn him about Blackbeard so he can recall Ace. Too late, buddy. The Straw Hats depart Water 7 on their brand spanking new vessel, the Thousand Sunny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really like this show, man. I just wish I had gotten into it a bit more when I was a little younger. So that's just the thing with Dragon Ball Z. It was just circumstance. Like, I just happened to have seen it and I was able to grow up on it. So, like, that was just my show. Man, like, people be like, oh, what anime you watch, bro? I'd be like, Dragon Ball Z. But I'm like, why, man? Like, the brothers, okay, anyway, you gotta watch. Oh, God, I'm like, I don't know what the hell you just said. But it sounds like, it sounds okay.
I don't know what you just said.
The few of these shows I want to get into, you know. What's the one?
Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop's good. There's another one. Black Clover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing a reaction. Make sure that like, mind, subscribe, and share. We'll see you next time, BB.
Peace.
Da 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 da.